Okay.
Back to the 19-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Bring him out.
From the gun, Vallejo.
Come on. Oh.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah, the location is all right.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm ready.
Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Yep.
They'll run with Taylor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man on the out route. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Yep.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 32-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you. Mike. Hey, Foxtrot. 54. Mike, 54.
I'm ready.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get him. Hey, Sam off. Check.
2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, Charlie. Check 56.
I'm ready.
Check tight. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Pilot, 64. Weak. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Thank you.
And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
trail
3rd down,
technique.
you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh!
And that'll be off the crossbar and out and
He hit the
short.
crossbar?
He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Let me know.
On 1st down, Norris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Norris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Off play action. Vallejo hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh, no.
Safety's creeping.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Vallejo. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there.
It got his man complete. There he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 72 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Steelers 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
On 1st and 10, Vallejo. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Ready?
On second down now, it's Norris, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vallejo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Big ass.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I smell fear in that offense. Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now a give right side. Levy, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Switch. Show it up. Squeeze.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch your slack. Check. Nice ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Morris. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Check. Watch 54. Yeah. You don't want none. Mike spot 4.
Back to throw. Vallejo. And he will find his man on the outside. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Check the backer, check the backer. Check three, check three, check three.
They'll run on first down. It's Norris, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Looking to throw on second down. Vallejo to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
To throw on third down, Vallejo. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this has not been their best half so far. They're down double digits already and now forced to operate from inside their own 5.
And what they have to do now is not curse their fate as much as focus on the task at hand inside their own 5-yard line.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 96 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Great.
On first down, Vallejo. Throw left side complete. That's man. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Ready?
Throwing on first down. Vallejo. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6 as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point forthcoming. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Yep.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
ready.
Slip, General West. Check 26, check 26.
Now Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At their 49-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, exit. I'm scared. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You better bring it. You better bring it. Hey, Zoo.
I'm ready.
Hey, watch. Rock it. Steve Griffin.
Looking to throw. Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Ravens 31, Steelers 28.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready. Oh.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, it's Norris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Norris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Check, ready. Pittsburgh. 54. Let's go one more.
Coming up.
22, Jet, bomber. 22, Jet, bomber.
Back to throw. Vallejo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Look at me. Go, shoot.
On 1st and 10, Herbert looking for his running back, and he's got it. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
We got to step it up.
I'm ready.
Hey, Echo. Check.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Set. 18 Gator. 54. Right. 54. Get that quarterback.
I'm ready.
Now. Motion.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And some room to run now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready, break.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Yes.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Ready up. 56, Mike, 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, orbit. 56 to Mike, boy. 56.
I'm ready.
56.
That's what I do.
56 to Mike. 56, go.
To throw on second down. Herbert, it's caught by Randall. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Let's go. 50, plant.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 56, right there, 56. Watch the slap. You draw Corker.
I'm ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
I'm ready.
On second down, it's Taylor. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Steelers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Protein spill. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
I'm ready.
Get.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor, well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm ready.
Check, 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 check. 80 weapon. Now.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check safety, check safety.
I'm ready.
Hey, Delta. Steve Griffin.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without...
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
A lot of field.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
I'm ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey, Haywood! Hey, lock it! Go! Mike 51! Mike 51! Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
From the gun, Herbert. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Hey, high 7. 56 is the mic. Now watch one. 56.
I'm ready.
56, right there. Leo. Hard.
On 4th down, Herbert.
Oh my goodness.
It's back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor.
Get off. What are you doing?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
I'm ready.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
54 Mike. I got it. Hey, wahoo. Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm ready.
Man, I got you. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Roll out. 54. Hit. Watch the twist. Spine.
To throw on second down. Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route.
I'm going to hit you.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Joker.
I'm ready.
Wide, get wide. SOS. Yo, go. Ready.
Now a give right side. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Here we go. 60 on. Hey, pick your game up.
I'm ready.
6-6. Pull it high. Get it.
Right back to him on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Check 31.
I'm ready.
Check 3. Check. Lucky. Now.
On second down now. It's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
I'm ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
All right.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Got one. Watch twist. X3. 218. Chop. Let's go.
They run the counter. Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On the
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Man, I got you. Hey, Mike. Get up. Fair. There you go. Set it.
I'm ready.
Yep. Go back. We got motion. Back up. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike 51. Focus, defense, focus. 51's the Mike.
He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now. But they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Yep.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. On first down, Vallejo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flynn. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno.
Let me know.
Operating from the gun, Vallejo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Take four.
Ready?
Throwing on first down. Vallejo. Throwing right, and that's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Check. Watch 54. some. Give me some. Here we go. Check. Trouble. Hot.
Let me know.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. I got him. Check 3. Go.
On 1st and 10, Vallejo. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Got it. 51. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Bravo. Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Watch that.
I'm ready.
Hit it.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm ready.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
He's coming. Score. Smooth.
I'm ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, no. He's out of bounds.
So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl.
Good game.
And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Clinton.
And this is why
Almost
songs
did
are
it
written
again.
about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there.
Herbert
and they
is slinging
achieved
it today.
How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself.